Hey guys, it's me again. So today I'm going to be making a prediction video on my predictions for South American qualifying, the last two match days of 2016. So this would be, I believe, match day 12, no, match day 11 and 12. So let's get right to it. So I have my paper here. So I have Colombia versus Chile. I don't really know what's going on with Chile right now in qualifying. They're dropping points. I don't usually watch these South American matches on TV, but I watch them on live score, so I don't really know what's going on with Chile right now. I mean, they have no excuse to be dropping points against teams like Bolivia, but Chile are one of the teams I'm cheering for, only because they're Copa America champions and their talent. So hope they qualify. So Colombia versus Chile. I'm uncomfortable with it saying this, but I'm gonna say Chile gets the win here. I just think that bad form they were in the last 2 or 3 match days was just kind of like a fluke, and it wasn't really like, you know, their overall quality. So I'm going to say Chile gets the win. Okay, got Uruguay versus Ecuador. Ecuador started out great. They actually beat Uruguay, but I'm going to say Uruguay gets the win. They're in phenomenal form in qualifying right now. I don't think they're going to get that playoff play. I think they're going to make it directly this time and not have to get the playoff. I'm going to say they beat Ecuador. Paraguay versus Peru. A lot of people think Paraguay is one of the weaker teams in South America. You're fooling yourselves if you think that. They're historically one of the best teams in South America. They consistently make it to World Cups. It's now only recently where they haven't been doing good. But you know, they do great in Copa Americas. They got 3rd in 2015. 2014 qualifying, I think, was just like those once-off things where like a good team does bad. I think they were rebuilding themselves. So I think Paraguay, I think they're underrated by the FIFA rankings. So I'm gonna say they beat Peru. Venezuela versus Bolivia. I'm going to say this is a tie here. Bolivia beat Venezuela last time, and Bolivia are starting to pick up points in qualifying, I noticed. They almost beat Ecuador, but I still think they're going to draw with Venezuela. Venezuela haven't had one win yet, but they did almost beat Argentina. But I don't think it's uncommon. It's not uncommon for Venezuela to spring a few surprises here and there. I definitely noticed it. They beat Argentina last time in 2014 World Cup qualifying. So I think they have Argentina's number in qualifying, I noticed. So we got Brazil against Argentina, the two heavyweights facing off. Brazil are in phenomenal form under their new coach. I think his name is Tite or something. It has definitely made a difference since Dunga was dropped. It was a mistake hiring him in the first place. But I noticed Argentina is starting to drop points against smaller teams like Venezuela, Peru. They lost to Paraguay at home. But the good news is they haven't had an away loss yet, which at this point now, in a few cycles ago, they would have already had an away loss, but they didn't. I'm an Argentina fan, but I'm not Argentine. I'm not Hispanic, but I like their team, and I think they're going to draw with Brazil. Brazil have a new player, Gabriel Jesus, and he's really starting to help Neymar out a bit, so I think that's one of the reasons they're in better form. But I'm uncomfortable saying this because I could easily see Brazil winning. But you know, in South American qualifying cycles, I noticed that teams are inconsistent. Like I thought Brazil were in really bad form at the beginning when they drew against Paraguay at the last minute, when they gave up a lead against Uruguay, but they got back on their feet when qualifying resumed in September. So I can see that with Argentina. And I think Messi's going to be back because he was out with an injury. So I just think he's going to be back. So I'm going to say they get a draw here. But I really hope Argentina starts picking up points. They're actually my early favorite to win the World Cup. So on to match day 12. Got Bolivia against Paraguay. I'm going to say a draw here because Bolivia lately are holding teams that are better than them to draws, and since they're at home, I'm going to say a draw. Ecuador against Venezuela. I'm going to say Ecuador wins that. Not really much explaining. Argentina, Colombia. I'm going to say Argentina gets the win here because they beat Colombia in 2015. They were away from home, and they didn't even have Messi when they beat them. So I think Argentina can win. And Chile against Uruguay. This is going to be a tricky match to predict, but I just feel like Uruguay is going to have the mentality of, like, at this point, I don't think they can afford to drop a few points because I think they're already on their way to qualification for the World Cup. Only a few more matches and they pick up the points, they'll be in. So I just think Chile is going to go for the win here because Chile's attack is great versus Uruguay's defense. So I'm going to say Chile wins. And you got Peru, Brazil. Brazil's going to be looking for revenge on the Peru handball in the Copa America, and I think they're good enough to get it. So I'm going to say Brazil wins. So I'm going to read you what I think the table will look like after match day 12. So having Brazil in first with 25, Uruguay in second with 23, Argentina in third with 21, Ecuador in fourth with 20, Chile in fifth with 20. Ecuador, I think, tops them on goal difference. Paraguay in sixth with 19. Colombia in seventh with 17. Bolivia with 10 points in eighth. Peru in ninth with 8. I think, yeah. And Venezuela in 10th, last place with 3. So hope you like this video. And I might do a few other contents. I might do Africa later today. But yeah, stay tuned for my next video.